So you have a very special era of tennis. 20-year history of having best players involved. Now you had Andy, Marty. That was what they were expecting to be and to do.
And then all of a sudden at 17, 18, it's legendary.
Yeah, I see it live, bro. Hold on, I'm muted. I hear no audio. Why?
Yo, where's the movie? Yo, where's the movie? Yo, where's the movie? Yo, where's the movie?
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back to the INSOMNIACS Podcast.
What's good, everybody? I'm back.
Sorry. I'm back. Nova, back with my co-hosts, CoolHandCruz and C-Dolla. What up, CoolHand?
What up, baby? We
What
back
up?
here, baby.
Big up.
Oh, more fire. Boop, boop.
Big up.
My guns go boop, boop.
Your guns go beep. What up, C-Dolla? What's good with you?
Hello there.
There you go. That's all you got. Link, I see you in the chat. Wraith was good. Yeah, we took a little sabbatical. It's been like 2 weeks. Last week, what did we miss out on? We had the Nintendo conference. There was the
Did we
Nintendo
really
Direct.
miss out? Did we
We
really
didn't-
miss out on anything though?
Yo, we'll get into it in a little bit, but I was expecting so much more out of Nintendo. That shit was just plain disappointing.
You know what I saw? I saw the resurgence of Super Hot Fire. That's all I care about.
That was the most. The only good thing there was the Kirby game. I mean, damn. I felt like they kind of dropped the ball. I mean, if you're into some of those titles, good for you. But I think overall, we didn't see any Metroid Prime 4. I mean, we didn't really see anything that great besides Kirby, in my humble opinion. But yeah, we'll get into it. Let's kind of catch up a little bit. What's everyone been up to? I know y'all been playing Kenna.
I mean, honestly, that's really all I've been up to. I've been playing Kenna. That game has captivated me. I love it.
I know Dollar Sign's playing on the Expert Spirit Master?
He's
Nah,
playing.
Master Spirit God. I'm a Master Spirit God. I'm the one they call. If you die and your soul doesn't want to leave this realm, I'm who you call.
Call C-Dollar
he's
Sign.
the guy-
You send your soul
He's the
back.
guy who hits you. He's the guy who hits you with the Gumo, Gwei, Feige, Sao. That's what he hits you with. That's what he hits you with. Like, yeah.
Oh, wow. I haven't heard that in too long. This man said the Google. Anyways,
all-
I always thought it was you know break my fight, child. You know break my fight. I remembered it a little different.
wait, what was that
Really?
from? What was that from?
You ever seen Jackie Chan Adventures?
Adventures.
Oh, yes.
Come on, man.
Google gravy, vashi chow.
Oh,
Google
it's
gravy,
Blue Boy,
vashi.
He had the blowfish. He was just wiggling the blowfish.
Wait, Vikings. That was my shit. Man, Jackie Chan Adventures was vicious. And then you got to see like, remember like the Hey Jackie's at the end. Hey Jackie.
Hey,
What do you
Jackie. Yep. Damn, you brought it back.
Yeah.
Besides Kenna, I've been like really in my bag. I took like, I want to say a good hour and went through every game. First, I looked through all the PS5 games, and I went through, started wish listing shit. And then I went through all the PS4 games. Started my wish list. Passed by Mafia 2 remastered, and it was on sale. I copped it. Yo, if anyone has not experienced Mafia 2, specifically that game, and you're like a Mafia movie buff or like just into like a good story, check that shit out. Anyone who's played that game knows what's up. But yeah, I've been like diving deep into that game. Story super immersive. Yeah. Mafia 2. EA. Come and get it. It's in the game. But yeah,
No,
Mafia 2 has been you said what?
No, I'm saying yeah, you were telling me about it earlier. I mean, I added it to my wish list, but
Yeah.
I've been
Mafia 2 's
fucking. I've been really enthralled with Kenna, man. Kenna has just been taking up all my attention, man.
Yeah.
It's like my side bitch and my main bitch decided to get together in front of me. You know what I mean? Shit, that's what it is. Feels good.
Let's start off talking some Kenna. I mean, I guess I'm not too sure how close I am to the end. Y'all know what? I'm stuck on Taro. I'm assuming the game.
It's in 3 acts, and you're in the end of the first act.
Oh shit. Okay, so I'm not even.
Oh, so I'm on Act 2 because I'm just getting to the point where I'm helping the woodsman.
Yeah. So Woodsman's Act 2, and the Tribe Leader is Act 3.
Got it.
Okay. In your humble opinion, Dollar Sign, as someone who's beat the game,
I was about to say, does he have a humble opinion?
I don't. He may. We'll see. We'll see what we get today. What was kind of more or less or give us a quick review of Kenna after first playthrough.
I mean, I was really impressed. I was expecting to see, not as much enemy variety as I got in that game, and it just like kept building on. So you get a new ability, and then you face all these new enemies, and they all, a lot of them will have a weakness to that new ability you just got, and then they start throwing in old enemies, and it's kind of like you really have to master the stuff the things you do get in order to like really like go through the levels, at least to do it like efficiently. It's good. It's a good time. It's the combat. A lot of people said the combat was simple. I honestly didn't see that. I thought the combat was pretty involved, and like
Okay.
maybe there's not like a crazy amount of like moves you can do, but you have to like I ended up using like all my abilities and using it throughout to like certain enemies are good with the bows. Others are good with the rot hammer. It was a good time. All the bosses are a lot of unique bosses. The boss battles are really hard.
Yeah, that's honestly that's kind of what really impressed me. It was the variety. It was the boss battles. I mean, so far I've only gotten past Taro, right? Which is, I mean, one of the main bosses. But
Yeah, everyone's
like-
having a hard time with him.
bro, I mean, you know what's crazy? I watched, and I don't care. I'm gonna admit this on the air, right? Like I watched like a how to beat Taro video, and I basically got nothing because the video just basically told me it was like, there really is no correct way to beat him because his moves are so varied. It's hard to keep track, and they're so randomized. And I was like, well, fuck. I mean, it took me like almost 25 tries, and then I eventually beat him. But it was just because I was able to time it, and even then, I was still getting hit. You know what I mean? And I feel like I got lucky, like beating him. But either way, a win is a win, right? But nah, but it's a game that doesn't like it. I didn't rage quit. I'm enjoying the game. The story's really unique. I wasn't a fan of how the story started. I'll admit. You know what I mean? Because it kind of jumps you in. It really doesn't give you any kind of explanation on who Kenna is. You know what I mean?
True.
There really is no background. You kind of just jump in the middle. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the story already. But other than that, like besides the little, like those little paragraph excerpts you get in the beginning to kind of like paint the picture, even then I don't think that was enough. You know what I'm saying? But like other than that, man, I'm enjoying the game completely. I love that shit.
I know I showed a clip on Twitter, essentially like showing my playstyle. Damn, I wish I had that. Yeah, I'm gonna share it on the screen real quick. But yeah, I mean, once I got into the combat, I was really like, it just felt really immersive. What I like about the game is that the skill tree isn't too crazy, right? It's not a game where there's skills you're not really using, right? You got like a master skill for the bow, right? You have a, face-to-face, rot move. You have, just enough abilities where you use everything. I can't stand when I'm playing a game and it almost feels like there's too many options of, to how to fight sometimes. Where this, I feel like you can just pick it up. You said what? Like what?
Kingdom Hearts 3?
Example.
Exactly. There's like there's too much variety in that where it just gets like messy and complicated. I felt like this just had that right amount, right? We keep seeing reviews where people are saying, oh, this is like a PS2 game in the best sense. Well, 1,000%. It has that simplicity.
Crazy? I didn't understand. And the thing is like, I kind of understood it, but I didn't fully understand until I started playing it.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it was a really solid title. I'm going to see if I can bring my Twitter up real quick and kind of show that little clip of me kicking ass at CoolHand. I know I showed you earlier today.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I saw the tweet.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was just like bragging.
Okay. I'm gonna.
You just threw the gameplay in my face, motherfucker.
Just, like, peep this. All right, let's do display
gameplay
capture.
I showed you 20 times.
We gon' play it. All right, let's see if this works. Holy shit, it's blown up. All right, I got this on the screen. This is my gameplay that I uploaded to Twitter. And notice.
Hit the like button if you don't care. Hit the dislike button if you do.
Thank you. And watch this. Watch me kick some Sprout Captain ass. I don't get touched in this. This is how you play Kenna, guys and gals.
Let me see you do that in Star Wars Fallen Jedi, and then we'll talk. Like me fighting the spider.
Still need to beat that game.
Platinum bit Christian, come on, bro. I mean, dollar sign up.
All right, this shit is being way too laggy, but if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see the full video. All right, that was a fail.
It sounded like the old iPhone ringtone.
Do you guys remember that? Do you remember this original Xbox game called Tak and the Power of Juju?
Yes, I've mentioned it several times.
Okay, I was gonna say the music kind of reminds me of that game.
Does it?
Right?
I fuck the music.
I like the music.
The drums, they get real intense when you're in combat.
You know what?
I never said it was bad. I like Tak and the Power of Juju, bro.
No, can I talk about
that was my first Xbox game?
Can I talk about the meditation sequence in this game?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Cool. That was I loved it. I love the fact that it gave you different angles. It showed you environment, and then it made you feel serene. Like I felt like this calm. You know what I mean? Like it really was able to calm you down. You know what I mean? The sequences were really cool. It could have just been like her just laying there and just quick little level up in the health bar, and then that's it, and then it's done. But no, the fact that you're able to kind of chime in and chime out whenever you want to, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That was cool.
It
Some-
reminds me of the haikus in Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, just about to say that, yeah. Oh God, I missed that game. I still haven't played Iki Island yet. Ugh. Need
It's
to get to
hard.
that. Oh really?
It's hard. Yeah. They switch it up. They have like a new enemy type that's like a morale booster. He like basically shouts and it makes all the enemies like super aggressive. Their stamina is like really hard to take down. You know, so you know how you can like do heavy attacks to like wear out their stamina so you can so they like open and they slush over for a bit.
Yeah.
Like it's like impossible to do that when there's a person growling them, so you have to go after the rally guy first.
Yeah. Headshot.
and also-
Headshot with the bow.
Yeah, but also enemies now carry a lot more weapons on them. So like, if you switch a stance that is strong against it, they'll be like, all right, well I'll switch to my spear. Like I'll switch to my sword and shield. They're like constantly switching.
Dollar sign. I don't know how you have the time to play all these games, man, but props to you.
like
We
you-
appreciate you. To have
Nah,
this insight.
the thing is, I just run through it.
You really do.
It ain't that he got time. He make time. You know what I mean? He make time to play.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say we did miss. So I haven't played Deathloop. Neither has Coolhand.
No, I have not.
But Dollar
beat
sign,
Deathloop.
you beat Deathloop. Thoughts and impressions. Let us have it.
It's fun. It's very sandboxy. It reminds me of MGS5 in a good way. But like
But the online is garbage from what you told.
yeah, the online is non-existent. Like if you want to play as Juliana and invade people's worlds, then you're gonna wait 5, 10, 15 minutes in matchmaking.
Have you tried recently?
Not recently. I haven't played this past week because I'm playing Kenna. But it was awful. You can get people to invade you, but you invading people is what takes forever.
Okay.
But it's very sandboxy. You know, you get your abilities, you mix and match what you want, and you have like so much freedom to tackle, the enemies the way you want. Except if you're trying to do like the main parts, and that was one thing I didn't like. So like it makes it seem like you have to like solve this mystery. But you really don't. It spoon feeds you the mystery and it tells you exactly what to do. And it acts like everything branches, but at the end everything comes back to one lead and one storyline. So there's only one way to beat the game. And so like it's like sandboxy and like your approach to the combat, but like the actual story progression is extremely linear.
Okay. Well, that's actually really good to hear.
But it's a good time. It's fun. Like if you want to sneak around, you can sneak around. If you just want to, do like levitation shit where you're like picking up people like you're a Jedi and throwing their bodies and shit, you can do that too.
Can you Can you like just Can you like levitate someone just based off like without hurting them, or are there some enemies you can do that to, some you can't?
No, you can do it to all the enemies. Everyone's a human, so there's no like a berserker or something that you can't like do something to. Everyone's like pretty much the same.
Okay.
And you can throw them in the air. And there's one perk you can do with it where you can make them throw and float for a bit. So they just float around and you just like headshot them while they're like dangling in the air.
That's cool.
And there's a trophy for that, by the way. You gotta get three headshots while you throw them in the air when they're floating in the air.
That's actually dope. Well, I know what I'm about to be playing soon.
Sorry, I just got
Yeah,
FaceTime
so-
from a friend. Yeah, I want to check this game out. It reminds me a lot of Thief.
I think the multiplayer would be fun with friends. So like if I could like invade you guys, then it'll be fun. But like trying to invade random people sucks. Like it just doesn't happen. Like
Yeah.
Like I've tried for probably like 20 minutes of matchmaking and I've only invaded about 3 people.
And they give you the option to turn that shit off if you want. Yo, what's going on? Taz MG Gaming. What's good? What's good, bro?
That's why, because everyone just plays the game on single player mode. So
Really?
there's like
Mm.
People don't want to get invaded, which I don't know why. Because like,
Yeah,
if
what's
you
the, like, what's the
it,
point?
when you're Juliana, you only have one life. But when you're Colt, you have 3 lives. So you're at a massive advantage in those fights. But no one's about it.
Ain't nobody about it.
So, damn, we said 15 to 20 minutes to invade someone else's world.
That is a long ass time though.
Is it? Can they see you coming like souls? Like, or is it just like, hey, they're in your world, just watch out?
Yeah. Basically, they're in your world. Watch out, and it's cool because Juliana has an ability where she can swap
sense.
bodies with people, so you can walk around and look like an NPC.
Just like a random person that they would kill anyways, right?
Yeah.
Deal? And while they're least expecting it, just
Yeah, and then there's some
Totally.
like cat and mouse and stuff, and yeah, and since you're Juliana, you're working with all those people. You can tell us like if you spot Colt, you can alert everybody, and they'll all like swarm him.
You know what I miss doing in Dark Souls? Well, because just on the topic of invading people, when people used to invade me, since I played a mage build, I had this spell where you can turn into any random object that is like that makes sense for that part of the world. So like, if you were in like a certain world where there's like statues or some shit, you just turn into a statue, and you could legit hide from invaders until they would just go home. But if that person really knew the layout, if they knew like, all right, I know that there's this fucking box or you could be like a tiny object. That's the crazy thing. But if they came up to you and swiped your direction, you know, they got you. But yeah, Dark Souls invading is on some different shit, man.
Yeah, and those maps in Dark Souls are big sometimes,
Yeah.
so it'll take a while to find somebody.
If you know about like the Anor Londor like arena, that's the shit. Everyone will go to this one area in Dark Souls 3, and just like that's where you'd pull up, and there were like like unofficial rules. You know, there was like a little ring, and you would.
There's definitely like a fight club going on.
Yeah,
And I
definitely
hated it
unofficial.
because like because I want to play the game just playing the game. So whenever I got to the Anor London, I'd just be so mad. I'm like, damn, I'm about to get invaded a zillion times. I'm gonna get somehow end up in this damn fight club.
Oh, man,
Hey, first rule of Fight Club, $. First rule of Fight Club, you don't talk about Fight Club.
Let's talk about the big news for today. Let's just get right into it. So, Sony bought BluePoint. What a shocker. Like,
Oh my God!
who saw this coming?
I feel like everybody did. And still, and everybody's like surprised.
PlayStation marketing like leaked it.
Yeah, the Japanese PlayStation blog accidentally leaked it right around the same time that they were announcing the acquisition of
House Marquee.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, this is obviously no surprise, but we did get some new information. They're not going to only be making remasters anymore. So there was an interview. I believe it was by IGN today. They were interviewing here. I got the interview right here. But they interviewed an exec in Sony or at PlayStation, and they revealed that not only is BluePoint purchased by Sony, big surprise, but they'll be working on original games. So,
Which is the news you really want to hear. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So,
Like everything
again,
else is secondary at that point.
and I think it's obvious that they've proven themselves. I mean,
Demon Souls.
not even just Demon Souls. I mean, Shadow of the Colossus remake. You know,
I mean, they've done a lot of remasters. They did the MGS collection, Nathan Drake collection.
yep. And then, you know, we got this new news with Fire Sprite, Nix's. Yeah, man. They're, you know, or Fabric, which is PlayStation Studio, or Fire Sprite has just purchased Fabric. I need to look into it. I'm pretty sure Firesprite is like more of like a partner studio. I don't know if Sony directly owns them. I want to say they do though. So yeah. Again, not anything new, but the fact that we know Bluepoint is working on some new shit, they're finally under the Sony umbrella. I mean, I think this makes 16 studios now.
Yes.
And if you count like the little micro studios, little small support studios are adding, I mean, probably more. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this. I'm excited. We don't know what they've been working on since Demon Souls. There are a lot of rumors that it's been either a Metal Gear or Silent Hill game. I'm leaning more towards Silent Hill, but yeah, I mean, this is dope. Finally to hear. We finally got the news. It's been confirmed.
Yeah, but we weren't surprised. But people were still surprised, which really was surprising.
I don't think
You know what I mean?
anybody's were surprised.
What they did?
We're trying
What
to.
did MGS3 remake?
I think a lot of people would shit their pants if they did an MGS3 remake, to be honest with you.
They just like it's not one, not two, but they just like remade 3.
Dude, that would be fucking crazy. I mean, if they did some type of like Metal Gear reboot or remake where it's like chronological or something, I mean, that would be crazy. I think a lot of people missed out on the whole MGS like saga / story. I mean, there were of course people who played it, but I mean, there's a whole generation who doesn't have access to a lot of these games, 1, 2, and 3. So, I don't know. I'd hope more for MGS, some type of MGS remake, even possibly the original SNES games that happened between Metal Gear Solid 1 and MGS 5, like that time period. So I mean, there's definitely potential. Yeah, hell yeah. I actually kind of don't want them to remake one. I want them like a 3D one. I want them to remake one of the SNES games because, I mean, story-wise, a lot of important shit happens in that. Yep.
Oh, well, what I meant is like, would you still want it to be like in the SNES style, or would you like that to just get a complete overhaul?
No, complete remake. Just using that story. So essentially,
got it.
Essentially, we want to talk about it real quick. The very first Metal Gear game occurs like in the middle of the timeline. So there's a Metal Gear 1 or Metal Gear game. Then there's a Metal Gear 2, right, which is also SNES. And then they made Metal Gear Solid, which was the first, PlayStation 3D console game. And then they carried on with the Solid name. So yeah, what would you guys be excited for to see from Bluepoint, if not Metal Gear?
MGS3.
Okay.
You already know what I'm going to say. You already know what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it again. And
Don't
I'm gonna say it to the
okay, but let's be realistic. They're not going to do fucking.
I want. Hey, look, I'm going to say it. All right, let me say it. You asked me a question. Happen. You asked me a question, and I'm gonna answer.
No one's
question.
asking for that, bro.
Shinobi PS2 remake. Give it to me, nice and slow, while Barry Manilow is playing in the background.
There's better games than Shinobi out. Like I don't know, Sekiro.
Fuck Sekiro. I want Shinobi.
Man.
Sekiro
is better ninja game than Shinobi. I'm sorry.
Sekiro. Shinobi.
We did get a picture of the Last of Us HBO, like a picture from the Last of Us HBO set. I thought that shit was fucking like CGI at first.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was a picture of The Last of Us, like the actual game.
Yeah, me too. I like studied it. I was like, holy shit.
I was tripping. I thought I was the only one.
No, I think everyone was like, yo, this shit looks crazy.
Supposedly, like the level of detail of the backpack is like exactly the same as the backpack in the game. Like the exact same duct tape mark. It has like, because the backpack has duct tape on it. It's like the exact same duct tape on the exact same places, and It's like an exact replica.
Damn, that's dope.
I'm gonna throw it on the screen real quick. So y'all, just in case you haven't seen. Boom. All extra large for y'all. There you go. So this is an actual picture from the pilot episode. Like that plane doesn't look real. But
remember though, their budget is bigger than Game of Thrones.
yeah. The budget for this is gonna be crazy. Which I'm just like, yo, where's this budget going to in a game that's all about like essentially like a desolate ass world? Like, is this going into the clickers? Is this going to like, I don't know. I feel like the Last of Us is so grounded in reality outside of like obviously the zombies. So I don't know. That's just a big question to me. Like, what are they using this big ass budget on? I feel like most of it is the actors.
Yeah, I don't know, probably crazy CGI, crazy like zombie hordes. It's probably gonna look pretty realistic.
I mean, remember, you got to think about it. Like this, they shot the show, height of pandemic.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe the environment. I'm just spitballing here. You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen the Walking Dead?
Yeah, I've seen The Walking Dead.
Okay. I mean,
Can I say this? I wasn't a fan. I've never been a fan of the actual show. I've been a fan. Like, I love the comic. I just can't. I could never get with the show. I don't know why.
yeah. After spoiler alert, they killed my man's what's his name? I know his like
Damn.
actor name, but I don't know
Not
his,
even that
Glenn.
anymore, bro.
Once they whacked Glenn, I couldn't rock with the show anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't rock with the show, man. I tried.
Yo, Dapper G, he says, "What's up, guys from the UK? Shout out to my UK brother." He said, 1:40 a.m. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Hey, we appreciate you, Dapper G, and we're glad.
Yo.
Okay,
to be here.
Drake.
Yo, we global now. Yeah.
Shout out to our
We global,
peeps from the UK. We appreciate y'all.
Yo, send love to my man Anthony Joshua, man. He took a big L this weekend, but it's okay. He will bounce back. I like him.
There was a rumor floating around that I want to get to a little bit before Last of Us Day. Again, take this with a grain of salt, but I did want to talk about this. Apparently, there's a rumor of a Last of Us 2 expansion that includes a multiplayer mode, Factions 2, obviously, a brand new chapter for Abby, which I believe takes place after the final chapter in the game, so just kind of like just another chapter they tacked on. And within Factions, there would be a battle royale type mode, which I'm super excited for if this is true. I mean, I don't think it's super surprising, but still, it's pretty dope. And this is all supposed to be packaged as the Last of Us 2 Dark Sides expansion. So, I know we were waiting on Last
I
of Us
really
Day
like
for
they
some
didn't
shit to
call it
happen.
director's cut.
You liked that they
I'm
didn't? They didn't call
Yeah.
it director's cut?
I like that they didn't.
Oh.
I do not like this director's cut thing.
Stop calling it director's cut. All right. Stop. Just make the full damn game. You know, back in the day, you barely saw a director's cut. I think the only games I remember with director's cut back then were like Resident Evil, right? But every games back then, it was just like, yo, like what's on your disc is what's on your disc.
How about Kingdom Hearts? Again, they've done like a director's cut. It's like, here's some bonus cutscenes that were in the original.
But here's the
Like
thing.
1.5.
Okay, the remix games on Kingdom Hearts. But here's the thing about those. The remix games added. Yeah, you're right.
Look,
You're right. But those were literally like way better versions of the base game. So I'm not.
Those are actually director's cuts though, because it was like, they added content that was missing from that was cut.
Dude, they added a whole fucking abilities. Like when you can roll in 1.5 remakes, you could never roll like that in one, so that shit was dope. Or am I thinking two? Either way, for the most part, back then they had to get it right on the first shot, because once that game went gold and they had to print those discs, that was it. Any bugs you have, like, people got to live with it. So, yeah. But on the side of the consumer, if we're getting director's cut with a shit ton of new content that actually makes the game better, then they should do it. You know what needs a fucking director's cut? Days Gone. I'm sorry. I put like 10 hours into Days Gone so far, and I just cannot get into it.
I can't get into it either.
I'm going to keep pushing, though. Maybe there's some gold on the other side.
Maybe they should director cut the whole game.
Oof.
Bruh.
You never know.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
We're going to drop that one. But yeah, director's cut. So yeah, outside of Kenna, any games you guys are looking? Oh, Jason Ventura. What happened with the Xbox University guy? Oh, okay. I'll talk about it. So I ended up hopping onto some like random Twitter Spaces. Someone retweeted it. It was
Wait. Oh,
I'm about to tell the story real quick. Huh?
I don't even know this story.
Oh, you're gonna love this story, Dollar Sign. You're gonna love it.
My shit blew up, man. My Twitter was blowing the fuck up. So what happened was, I'm gonna pull up the tweet too, just so I can kind of refresh myself. So yeah, earlier this week, I hopped into someone's Twitter space. I think the host is Magnum Force, and anyways, I hopped in there. It was a bunch of it was called Xbox is Back, and I hopped in there, and I was just like, I requested to be in. I just wanted to talk my shit. This guy Xbox University, which I've seen his name float around on Twitter, where people are kind of like, "Yo, this guy is such a shill" or whatever. But I never ever like clicked on his page and never checked out his shit ever. And he happened to be in the spaces, so he's talking his talk, and I get on. Oh yeah, he starts talking about how like Bethesda, how Microsoft has these IP. He starts naming like IP and games, and I'm like, dude, these Bethesda games you're naming were made not under Microsoft. So like this doesn't say anything of Microsoft's management or anything like that. You're just naming games that are already successful, like series that were already successful that Microsoft ends up buying years later. Because we were talking Insomniac. I'm like, yeah, Sony bought them, and they still put out, they got Spider-Man, they bought them, and they made Spider-Man even better with Miles Morales. I mean,
now they're creating an entire Marvel universe.
Yeah, because now we got Wolverine, and then possibly,
probably more shit.
Hold on, you know what?
Probably
I would like
a Venom game.
No, fuck that.
Hold on. No. Cool. Let me finish my story.
Wait, I gotta get this out before I forget.
Get it out right now.
If Wolverine ends up being good, I would love to see a Captain America game during World War II. Like when he gets the serum up until he gets trapped in the iceberg. Give me that. That would be amazing.
That sounds pretty dope.
Man,
right?
Ain't nobody want a fucking Captain America game. Get the fuck out of here.
If you know the story, it'd be dope. You gotta punch Hitler. What? That's so dope. Let me get that.
Does he get a gun?
I can name 10 other Marvel characters I'd rather play as than Captain America. I'm sorry. It just is. I'd rather have a Venom game, man.
Talking about the story, bro. The story. Man,
all right, let me finish my story. So, anyways, I hop on this Twitter Spaces, and I just kind of like go against that point, and I'm just like, dude, what are you talking about? Anyways, I don't remember exactly what was said, but I bodied him in his space, and he just got really mad. It got to a point where he was like trying to talk over me. I was talking over him. And he kicked me out of the space, and I sent out a tweet saying, bodied the Xbox universe in 60 seconds, and he kicked me out of the spaces. I remember him not being able to refute my points. He was saying, "Oh man, that's a troll question." Because I think I asked him. I asked him before Microsoft bought Bethesda, name 5 series that you were looking forward to. And I got Halo. I got 2 Forza games. I'm like, bro, how you bringing up 2 Forza games? And these guys were literally scratching their heads. Anyways, got kicked, and I, put this tweet out. Meanwhile, I'm still listening to the spaces, and my tweet about bodying him in 60 seconds, people just keep drop kicking him in my replies, and I hear this guy on the space say, "Man, I ain't finna do this no more, man. These Twitter niggas is blah blah blah," and yo, I got this dude so fucking triggered that he left his own damn Xbox Twitter spaces. It was embarrassing. And I ended up hopping back on there later, and I had a good conversation with the other Xbox guys in there. But this man, Xbox University, he's a clown. He blocked me immediately. I didn't even check until I saw a tweet with someone else who had posted a screenshot of them being blocked by him, and I was like, let me just go look this motherfucker up. And of course he blocked me. And it's like, bro, like, this is what we got to. Like, we can't even have a debate. Like idea versus idea, motherfuckers blocking you. And I'm pretty sure this is the only guy who's ever blocked me on Twitter. But that's pretty much it. It wasn't nothing past that. It wasn't no big deal. I just made him look stupid in front of his Xbox bros. And I just went to his house basically, and I fucking put my fucking dirty boots on his fucking couch. And
Size 13 up his
size
candy
13.
ass.
Hit him with the fuck your couch. Like, yeah, like, it is what it is. It was fun, though. I got a couple followers from that.
That is a great Chappelle impression, by the way.
That was. I wasn't even trying to give it to him, man. I wasn't even trying to give that to him.
Thank you.
His ego's too inflated right now. We got to knock it
Damn,
down.
son, where'd you find this?
Gotcha, bitch.
All right. But yeah, that was the story. Jason Ventura says, "Beef, y'all need the box." I bet. I'll put money on myself.
I got my money on Xbox guy.
I've never seen him. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know shit about this guy, except the fact that he's a cloud chaser. And yeah. But yeah, you guys. I think you guys should definitely hop on Twitter Spaces. It can be cool. It can be like kind of like a circle jerk sometimes. But like my experiences of like I've hopped on King Thrash's Twitter Space.
Yeah, but Thrash, man. Thrash
Optimus
sets
Code.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like those guys, like in Thrash or Optimus, well, not Optimus, but in Thrash's shit, you better expect the buffoonery. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't take that shit, you shouldn't be on there, bro.
And you got to know your shit.
And you gotta know your shit.
What I like about King Thrash is like he'll kind of like, I mean, whatever how you feel about him, but he kind of like G-checks people like, bruh, make sure you're a gamer, like for real, if you're gonna be in these like conversations with people who are like for real hardcore. You know what I'm saying? So
and if you're not, at least fake it good.
at least fake it good, or like know your, even if you haven't played these games, at least know your facts about them, type shit. And yeah, man, like if you're gonna be an Xbox guy, like, and just or just an Xbox guy and only rep for that, then you know what I'm saying, have your reasons, man. Have your bullet points, talk that talk, walk that walk, like. Anyways, enough about that clown ad boy.
Boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I was telling you guys how I've been fuck around. I made my wish list. I actually kind of want to.
That's your phrase of the day right now.
What, wish list?
Yeah, I made a wish list.
I want to share my wish list.
Gonna come for you, motherfucker? Like what?
All right. So if you guys look on the screen here, you're gonna see my display. And let me pop this shit out so y'all can't see my other tabs. Yeah. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? I highly recommend, if you don't already, use the wish list feature. What's really dope about it is it shows you can get alerts for when games go on sale. It looks kind of blown out on my side, but yeah, this is what I'm looking forward to. These are the games that I have saved. A lot of bangers in here. That Demon Slayer game. Guardians, I'm still on the fence about.
You shouldn't be, man. You saw the gameplay. Come on, you said it live on air. This is a day one cop now.
I don't think I said day one cop.
Come on,
I think I said it's a consideration.
we can go to the tape. We can go to the tape.
We can pull the tapes, but I'm pretty sure.
Go to the tape. Go to the tape.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm stuttering over here. The last trailer looked good, but I don't know. Lost Judgment, Sifu, you know what I'm saying? Horizon.
Seafood got my vote.
I still never got It Takes Two. I want to try that out. Y'all better put respect on this one right here. Untitled
Takes
Goose
Two
Game.
is a really good platformer. You gotta play it with your girl.
May do.
I
That.
feel like I'll get frustrated, and I do not want to bring that into my house.
Yo, who has anyone checked out Untitled Goose Game?
It's supposed to be real goofy.
Yo, check that shit out.
It's kind of like you have to like solve puzzles and stuff by being a dick goose.
What?
Remember this
Like
game?
like a dick, but a goose.
Yo,
It's really funny.
Who remembers this game right here? Daracene. This is a FromSoft game. It's like PSVR, and it's kind of weird. But yeah, that shit did. I know that shit sold like nothing.
I want to try that. I am excited for that other game, the one that we saw, the one that opened up the showcase. Not Knights of the Old Republic, the second one.
Project Eve.
Project Eve, that's what it was called. Yes, I'm excited for that one. I don't know much about it, but am I looking forward to it? Hell yeah.
Danny, no, I have still not watched Demon Slayer. I'm trying to get to it before the game comes out. But yeah, we're definitely excited.
He hasn't even watched Vinland Saga yet, Danny. And matter of fact, Danny, watch Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga. VIN.
All right, whoa.
Well, season 2 of Demon Slayer is coming pretty soon, right?
It should be. It's coming out next month.
You a little too happy about the anime.
Yeah,
bro. You need to
forget
chill.
the game. Get ready for season 2.
Season 2 is gonna be dope. You know though, like when it comes to like those games based on animes, I kind of wish that they would and Dragon Ball Z did this, but they didn't do it right when they did Xenoverse. But like I wish they kind of would like stick with the story and then kind of like do their own thing and then touch back on the story, like like how they do it like in Naruto, right? They gave you a whole bunch of fillers and then they go back to the story. I wish they would do that in like the video, in like the game, like to keep me going. Sometimes I don't want to just play the whole anime story. I know it's cool and all, but like sometimes like I just want them to kind of take some artistic license and do something with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they could fuck that up big time if they do that.
Yeah, they can. But I mean, if I'm still getting the story, like the sequential story with it, but just like really cool, like creative shit in between to like make the game seem more, immersive, why not, right?
Yeah. There was a game that I have on my wish list that I've been hearing about.
If you like, Nova,
I don't know. Hold on. Have you heard of this game called Ultra Age?
Great.
Have you heard of Ultra Age?
I haven't.
I want you guys to look up this game right now.
All right, but if you're trying to get Berserk, man, unless you like beat 'em ups, it's not worth it.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, unless you like it's the only way. I did that with Fist of the North Star. I like beat 'em ups though.
Look up Ultra Age. This game looks pretty dope. Oh, there's a demo. Yeah, we about to get that right now. Right now. It looks like a pretty dope game. $, look this game up. Oh. Oh. Danny says, have you need Knights of the Old Republic? Yeah, man. I'm gonna just play the trailer for shits and giggles. Yeah, man. We're still kind of reeling off this PlayStation event. We got so many fucking games. KOTOR, Project Eve, Tiny Tina's Forspoken. We saw more of that. Rainbow Six, which I kind of liked. Alan Wake remaster, of course. Another shitty GTA 5 trailer. Ghostwire, Guardians, Blood Hunt, Deathloop, the Radiohead Kid A game, Tisha, Uncharted Remastered, Wolverine, GT7, Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok. I mean, shit. Oh, have any of you guys played Death Stranding Director's Cut yet?
Nah, I haven't.
Dollar Sign, what about you, man?
I'm still not trying to deal with 30% of the game being walking.
Honestly, it's more like 80%.
This is how you know Cool Hand has low XP. Come on.
You said what? You said it's only 18%?
No, I said 80.
You know what?
80.
You know, Cool Hand, I'm sick of your shit. What 80%. Fucking Kojima game have you played and beaten?
I didn't say I ever beat one.
I'm gonna fucking revoke your fucking gamer card unless you beat one by the end of this year.
That's not how you do things, bro.
You know,
I like what I like.
You can only ride so long off of that Bloodborne.
I like what I like, man. You know, you don't necessarily have to be a gamer if you've never played a Kojima game. I didn't say he sucks. I just said, yo, I heard the game is 30% walking. It's like nothing. And then next thing you know, Dollar Sign says it's more like 80. That does not intrigue me at all. Metal Gear. I have played Metal Gear. Fuck, man. Why am I listening to you? I played Metal Gear.
You haven't beat no Metal Gear. Get the fuck out of here.
I never said I beat Metal Gear. I said I played Metal Gear. Look at you. I find loopholes. Relax.
You ain't play shit.
Slow your roll.
What Metal Gear have you played? Hold on. No. We about to check your gamer card, bro. What Metal Gear game have you played?
Played 3, bro.
3? Oh. What'd you play in 3?
Huh?
What were you doing when you played?
Motherfucker, I don't remember, dog. This was years ago. I have not touched a Metal Gear game in so long. I'm not a super fan like you. I don't have the hand or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I played Jack and Daxter. I don't remember what the fuck I did in that game.
Lower PA, boy. Yeah, you should definitely not listen to people with whack opinions and try out Death Stranding, especially now with all the new content. $10 to upgrade. I know you don't like that, but hey.
I think, but you got a lot of bonus content, so I think it's worth it.
100% worth it.
Is it?
I mean, if you like stories,
you get VR missions.
If you like really good stories, they added a racing mode, they added a new weapon. Man, we already talked about this shit. At this point, if you're not gonna get into it, you know what I'm saying?
They upgraded the melee system.
Yeah, that game's fire. You're missing out. Point blank.
Am I?
You're 100% missing out.
Am I?
It makes you think, you know. It makes you think about the world, about yourself.
Man, Cool Hand doesn't like that.
It gives you the time and it gives you the space to meditate.
Cool Hand doesn't like that. He likes double XP weekend. That's what he likes.
Hey man, I like what I like. Hey, you can't get mad at me for that.
I'm fucking with you. Hey man.
Double XP weekend.
He's talking about Call of Duty.
I know.
He likes opening his bag of chips and getting a 3-month Game Pass subscription.
That's not
me too.
You got Game Pass.
I had that shit for like 2 months, man. That shit was so whack.
That's 2 months longer than you should have had.
But guess what? I
have Game Pass.
I'm gonna have Game Pass in December when Halo comes out. Best believe, I'm definitely about to have Game Pass, and I'm definitely gonna be playing that.
Steam.
It's free to play. The
Yeah,
multiplayer.
it's gonna be on Steam, Nova. You don't even need Game Pass.
No, but I get to have the other games too. I'm not buying that shit. What you talking about, Willis?
No, it's gonna be the Halo multiplayer is free to play, and that's gonna be on Steam.
I'm not looking forward to the multiplayer like that. I'm looking forward to the campaign. Come on, man. I mean, I'll probably check out the multiplayer as well, but nah, I'm through and through. I've always been a campaign guy. Halo 1, 2, and 3, fire. Especially 3. 2 was kind of scary with the flood, you know what I'm saying? But Danny, stop asking dumb shit. Come on.
I played the first hour of Halo 3 like 5 times. That's about it.
Why was that? Why didn't you ever finish?
It's always like, a friend's house, like, hey, let's play some Halo. Let's do like co-op campaign. You do that for an hour.
Yeah, which sucks that they're not releasing co-op at release. That's kind of bullshit, but you know what I'm saying? We'll see what 343 does on this. I mean, hey, some people are liking the multiplayer. For me, it looks okay. Again, I'm not the target consumer. I just hope they do it big with the story. I want another epic Halo game. Cool, and you've beaten a Halo game before, right?
Yeah.
What have you played?
Halo 1, 2, and 3. Beating them all.
Okay. So your XP's a little higher on that. You looking forward to the campaign or the multiplayer more?
Well, I mean, 1, I don't own a PC. 2,
I'll stop you there.
Yeah, like I don't own a PC. I'm not buying an Xbox.
Don't worry, man.
No way. There's no way I'm buying an Xbox. I'm stuck in the Mac bubble, man. I'm stuck in the Apple ecosystem, man. I'm stuck.
We're gonna drop a link in the chat for GoFundMe to buy Coolhand a Xbox Series S, so you can play Halo. So please be kind. Drop $5 in there towards Coolhand's fund.
I'm cool on missing the boat on Halo when I know I'm about to have like SOCOM or Resistance. I'm straight.
Hey, we don't know that. We
know that though.
Hip Hop Gamer told us. Shh. Don't tell anyone. But yeah, guys, it's been a dope show. Again, not the busiest news week. We knew that this news was eventually going to come with Bluepoint. It's finally here. We know we're getting a new IP amongst all the other IPs that I mentioned earlier throughout the show. Yeah, we eating. And sorry about missing shows. We're trying to get more consistent with that. It's mostly me, shit going on. I had a code red last week at my job. So, yeah.
Yeah, you
to
did.
say the least. I had a code red that I had to attend to and couldn't do the show. But yeah, we will be back next week.
Damn. So you had like a Mountain Dew Code Red in the fridge, and you just like had to go to the fridge and go grab and drink it?
I had like a alarm. Yeah, I can't even. You know what?
Nah. You can say it on the air. My man lost a
shut up. There's people who may listen to this show.
He lost his Mountain Dew Code Red.
There you go.
And he had to go look for it in the office.
Cool Hand, what you doing, bro? You trying to get me indicted?
Bruh.
Chill.
Indicted.
This man trying to get me indicted on air, man. They got me live and recorded. No, but yeah, that's why we couldn't do it. We'll be back next week at the same time. Possibly got some other stuff in the mix. Just stay tuned.
Man, stay tuned. We got some shit cooking up.
INSOMNIACS.
What the fuck?
Don't sleep, motherfuckers. We'll catch y'all next week. Same time, same place. Shout out to everyone who tuned in live and to the people who are catching this later. INSOMNIACS out.
I thought you were going to say motherfucking podcast. Yeah.